Now to a developing story, covering himself with leaves overnight, drinking creek water. We told you about this one resourceful little boy, Matthew Yarbrough, on Thursday night. Only at that point, his story was breaking news. Greenville County deputies said this 9-year-old boy went missing from his YMCA camp. Now, thankfully, Matthew's search ended with a happy ending. And for the first time, we're hearing from his family on how they endured those agonizing 15 hours.
Just the level of prayers that came from every direction.
One family says hope stretched from the Upstate all the way across the nation as a search to find missing 9-year-old Matthew Yarbrough went on Thursday into Friday.
And all I'm thinking is probably like a typical relative who lives across the street from his, sweet little nephew. What can you do?
That question turned into an immediate response by Matthew's family and more than 130 search and rescuers who rushed to the YMCA camp in Greenville.
I think I heard there were lakes, so I was like, is he in the lake? Did he, something happened in the water? He had been missing for a few hours, and I knew time was critical.
Helicopters, drones, K-9 teams, ATVs, not to mention countless volunteers began looking for Matthew. Greenville County deputies say he was with his camp group 1 minute, and then around head count time, 5 o'clock, he was gone.
Everyone just had this unspoken, we're not leaving until we find him.
Picking up their search once again Friday morning, deputies say Matthew used leaves to keep warm at night and running creek water to drink.
In the background, somebody had come in and said he was found. And just, you could hear everybody on the other side just, start crying. Made me cry, still.
He was a resourceful little guy, and deputies say he was spotted 2 miles into the terrain by a neighboring camp, Green River Reserve.
They were immediately already thinking about, thank God we found him, but also, what can we learn from him, his thought process, and what he did, and how he survived the night?
Deputies made Matthew an honorary deputy, applauding his hiking skills, but realizing not every missing child going forward will have them.
Not just, hey, we did our job and we went home, but they were digging deeper as to, what did we do that was right, but then what can we do that would take this experience and make us better?
Matthew's uncle will see his nephew's face on the block, and he has a message to all of those who made it happen.
There's no level of thank you that it just meant a lot.
Now, Matthew's uncle goes on to say, not in a critical tone, but similar to what we heard from those deputies, he would like summer camps overall to ask, how can we learn from this? But Matthew's family is very happy to have him back home and is actually encouraging him to attend camp next year.